Channel 6 News at 6 o'clock.
Hi, this is Ben Locklear coming to you live from the Channel 6 newsroom.
Hello again, and I'm James Cooney. Today's breaking news concerns the Orient Express, one of the top trains in the world and one of the most elegant in the Middle East.
That's right, James. The first-class coach was unseasonably full, with no spare rooms and 13 passengers besides the train staff. Riding in the train was the world-famous detective Hercule Poirot, returning to England from yet another successful crime-solving adventure in Syria.
So why, you ask, are we talking about the Orient Express? Well, yesterday, between the stations of Belgrade and Vinkovci, and the train was stuck in a large snowdrift. We have aerial footage from the train departing from Istanbul, and the officials are sure that there was nothing wrong with the train.
Obviously, there were no abnormalities in the departure of the train. Well, that concludes our show for today, but stick around for the next show if you want to know why you never bring Bose speakers to a cocktail party.
Da 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 da!
And that's why you don't put Beanie Babies in the microwave. Wait, just a second. We have breaking news concerning the Orient Express, which you may remember was stranded in a snowdrift yesterday between the Yugoslavian towns of Vinkovci and Belgrade.
However, today we have much more serious news regarding the Orient Express. A man, Mr. Ratchet, was apparently murdered in his bed while the train was immobile in the snowdrift. There are 12 suspects on the train, and the esteemed Hercule Poirot is attempting to solve the crime as we speak.
Let's go to our field reporter, Chris Roth, who is on scene in Yugoslavia, to see if he can find out what's going on over there.
Thanks, James. Well, as you can see, I'm here in Yugoslavia, and things are looking pretty hectic. From what I've been able to gather, Ratchet was stabbed 12 times between the hours of 12 p.m. and 2 a.m. Monsieur Poirot has been interviewing the passengers individually, but I've not been able to talk to him, and I'm not sure if he has any leads or not. I've got Colonel Arbuthnot on the phone here, and he has been cooperative enough to give us some information about the murder on the train. How are you, Mr. Arbuthnot?
Hello, Chris. Well, obviously there's a lot of confusion going on the train right now with the murder of Mr. Ratchet. Personally, I'm terrified as to the fact that the murderer is still on the train, probably in a nearby room as we speak. I only know of 2 other people innocent, Miss Everham and myself. As for the others, I can guarantee nothing. I know that the murderer is still with us on the train. Nobody would dare try and leave this train in the snowdrift. I have to go now. They're serving dinner.
Oh, well, that's very interesting, but it seems like we've run out of time. This is Chris Roth reporting for Channel 6 News. We'll be back tomorrow at our normal time, 6 p.m. Back to you, James and Ben.
Thanks, Chris. That's all the time we've got for today. We'll see you next time.
Hello, this is James Cooney with breaking news on the murder on the Orient Express.
Yes, we have an additional clue to the murder that everybody's been wondering about.
Yes, the clue was discovered by the brilliance of Hercule Poirot. We now have learned that Ratchet was really Cassetti, the master behind the Armstrong kidnapping.
Now I'll go to our news analyst, Ryan Parkinson, to refresh your memory on the Armstrong case.
Hi, I'm Ryan Parkinson. The Armstrong case was a tragic one, full of death and sorrow. It all started when young Daisy Armstrong was kidnapped from her parents, Colonel Armstrong and Miss Armstrong. The parents paid the ransom to the kidnapper, but found Daisy murdered. The whole family was heartbroken. Then, while giving birth to a stillborn baby, Miss Armstrong passed away herself. Her husband is in such grief that he shot himself. With the maid of the Armstrong household being suspected of helping the kidnapping, she threw herself from a window. That's 5 deaths caused by one man. In my view, the man deserves to die. That's all. Back to you, Ben.
Thanks, Ryan. That's all the time we have for today. We'll see you next time.
Channel 6 News signing off.
Good afternoon, I am James Cooney.
And I'm Ben Locklear.
This just in, the murder on the Orient Express has been solved. I know that everyone's been dying to know what happened, so let's get straight to it.
According to Hercule Poirot, Mr. Ratchet, aka Cassetti, was murdered by a small, dark man with a woman's voice. The man boarded the train at Belgrade and escaped after the murder.
The most exciting ending to an exciting case, but if Hercule Poirot says it's true, then I'm convinced.
Now let's go to Ryan and Chris at the crime scene where Cassetti was murdered.
Thank you, Ben. As you can see behind me is the bed in which Ratchet was stabbed 12 times. The Orient Express has made it safely to Calais, and the passengers have departed before we can get a word with them. Ryan, what's your take on the murder?
Well, I think that it's a fitting end to an evil man.
Indeed. How did the man do it?
He snuck into the train at Belgrade, and dressed as a wagon conductor, he entered the Ratchet's compartment and stabbed him. He then stashed the uniform into the luggage of one of the passengers, After that, he snuck off the train before it left the station.
Do we know where he is now?
No. He is still at large, and the police are thoroughly searching for him.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Parkinson. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, guys.
I know that some of us feel sorry for Mr. Ratchet, but most of us think he deserved it. This has been Channel 6 News, bringing you the information on the murder on the Orient Express since the beginning.
Channel 6 News, 6 o'clock every day.
Aww, it's a midget.
It's probably how they filmed all
Okay.
Cloverfield. They were just like,
Some of us feel sorry for Mr. Cassetti.
Ratchet.
Doesn't matter.
It does.
I know that most of us- but most
That's how.
there and I'm right here.
Can I listen to my iPod while I'm dead?
It's actually.
Batman.
Dead people don't have.
Why has Ben filming?
Back to you, James and Ben.
Alright, and cut. Alright.
We're done.
Hey, what's that? Oh! Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! Run! Oh Jesus! Oh God! Oh Jesus! What is it? Ah! Oh God! Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! Oh! Oh no! Oh! Oh God! Run! Oh God! Oh God! All right.